Hey everybody, doing this video, got some paperwork back from the PD, and couple other things I want to talk about. First off, paper I got back from Boardman Township Police Chief. This was on my complaint and harassment charges of Officer Dubas. He finally got back with me, but it basically explains he found no wrongdoing in his officer, and I can show you a whole stack of papers in there. That's exactly what you get back when you file a complaint on a police officer. They found no wrongdoings. Well, this was paper can just go in with the other stack of bullshit from the government, you know. It's a joke, people. It is just funny. But I did get some information. They sent it through my email, so I might end up doing some shots off of it and putting it on my community button on my channel to show you some of the info I got. But this paper I want to finish with, it basically tells me that he found no wrongdoing, so there's no punishment or nothing for Dubas that he can come up with. It's also told me, he gives me permission to film his men while they're doing their job. He gives me permission in this letter here, people. He tells me I can do that, and that's okay. Permission. See, they don't know about the Constitution of the United States of America, I guess. But anyway, that's the First Amendment right. But we know in Boardman Township, the Constitution doesn't exist. So, let's see. He also informs me that I'm no longer allowed to, I guess, if his officers are parked on the side of the road, it's going to be illegal for me to pull up and talk to them because I record them and catch them or get them to do things like recording them, checking out my driver's license and stuff. And so the police chief doesn't like that. So he informs me on here that's like obstruct. They keep bringing up the word obstructing. They did that in the police report, and they do it again in here. So they're going to claim I'm obstructing them from doing their jobs when they're parked on the side of the road or in a parking lot or something, and I pull up to talk to them. This is how I've got these people on the end of their nerves. Don't pull up, talk to our guys no more. We can't have that. You're just too much. We can't. We're going to start charging with obstruction or something. It's come on, people. This town ain't going to never forget my name. And I ask them all the time, you know who I am? And they always say, oh, yeah. Never met these people. It's funny. But, I mean, it's not only that I pull up and talk to some of them pull up and talk to me. They come by my house. But it's funny. It's funny. Let me see. What else was in there? It was basically the standard, we did nothing wrong. Nobody's being punished. But he added in that he gives me permission to record and I can no longer talk to the police officers out on the beat. Now, he does say in here, if I need a police officer and just call 911, I still have that right, even though I live in Boardman Township. I still have that right that I can, and he gives me permission to use 911 if I need to. But if his officers are out and about, I would be obstructing their job if I was to talk to them in any way. So, then I got an email that gave me some of my information from my what was it? Freedom of Information Act information. What do they call that? Something request. I can't remember. But anyway, I requested some public records. That's it, a public records request. And I got some of the stuff back, but he didn't give me, I didn't get it all. I did get some of the stuff I wanted, and it was more than I got out of the courthouse. Now, I'll get to the courthouse in a minute. That's even funnier. But the stuff he sent me, now I'm going to tell you something, people. Now, this is why I think Boardman Township has the officers that they have. Boardman Township police officers makes $33,000 a year. $33,000 a year to be a police officer. Now, there's only one person in my family that makes less money than that, and that's me. And that's because I have health problems. I can't do too many jobs. So right now, but I can barely even do the Uber Eats. People, $33,000 to put your life on the line. Somebody aim a gun at you for $33,000. I would rather clean toilets for $33,000 a year than to be a police officer. So I don't even know what to say about that. But anyway, I want to get to. I also have the signed oaths that these guys swore when they became an officer, and I got certain. It's probably that they all take the same oath, but I have certain police officers. I have their signatures on those oaths, so I have their signed oaths that they took to become police officers. And just I don't care whether you guys believe me or not, but I might do a screenshot of one and put it on my community button just to show you. And I mean, they gave me public records. So it also talked about one of the lieutenants that got reprimanded for an accident, car accident he was in. It ended up being his fault and stuff. And another officer backed into another car coming out of a parking lot or something. But the main one was that I was asking for any complaints on was Officer Dubas. And it come back that the only other complaint he had on him, now, is this true? I don't know. But they said the only other complaint other than mine would be what'd they say? Oh, he was caught sleeping in his car by some lieutenant. Some lieutenant pulled up on him and he was asleep in his car. Well, making $33,000 a year, what more could you expect? But anyway, I'm sure if people would have had proof, I'm sure there's people that knew he was lying on the police reports. He clearly, blatantly lied on the one he wrote out on me. He just wasn't counting on me having any videos. Why, I don't know, because that's what I do. So why he would, if he knew me at all, why he wouldn't think I had videos, I don't know. He just thought he was going to make shit up. And that's even funnier. Because everything he's made up, I've been able to prove he's lied. Let's see. I just got all that stuff, so I really don't know. It's 33 pages, I think. Haven't really had a chance to look at all of it. Just wanted to look at a few things, and then once I look at all of it, I might say some more about it. Maybe not. I don't know. Now I'm gonna get to the courthouse again. Now this is the same CD they gave me the first time I went in there and paid them $5 for it. I took it back the second time, told them there wasn't nothing on it. My computer that my daughter had, she let me use it. It couldn't open nothing. It said nothing on it. I took it out. I realized it was a CD, so I tried it in my car. It showed nothing on it. It kicked it right back out because there was nothing on it. Took it back to them, said there's nothing on this. I made the video. You guys can see it on the channel. When they gave it back to me, they said, well, the bailiff told me she just played it in there and that it's on there, you know. So now I know she's a liar too. But let me show you. Now, I've had more than one person professional look at this disc, and this is what he showed me. And I'm going to try to show it to you here. See if I can get it. Where is it? Okay. I don't know if you guys know anything about this, but you can see if a disc has anything on it. That's the back side there, people, and look at it. I'm trying to get it on there. You can't see a line on it nowhere. Now, anybody knows anything about these discs, you know if you put something on it, it puts lines. It creates lines on the back of this disc. Every time, every machine this disc been put in says nothing on it. The professional looked at it, said that thing's never had anything recorded on it. And the public library refused to even let me in their building to use their computer to prove that it would not be opened on any computer. I was asked to leave, and I left before they trespassed me. But every other computer, no computer has been able to open this other than the ones they claim they have in their courtroom, in their clerk's office, and they claim there's something on here. Well, it's become evidence to my next case. You can't even get these people to give you information that is public information. All I wanted, folks, was a copy of the recording made of my arraignment. They don't want me to have it. And they think they can keep it. I guess they probably have erased it by now. But if it had nothing that proves them doing anything wrong, why would they give me a blank disc? Twice? Why would they not give me the recording of the public hearing criminal trial in Mahoney County, courtroom number 2? Why can I not get a recording of the court case, the arraignment? The only way that can be explained is through corruption. Anybody else come up with any other reason why this would happen this way? Why they tell me, you don't have FOIA request. This is what the PD and the courtroom told me. Oh, we don't have FOIA request forms or nothing like that. You just ask for it and you shall receive. So I asked for it and I shall not receive. I even paid them $5. And I have the receipt for a blank disc. People, it's your town. It's your township. Is this how you want your township? The justice department of your township, the police department, the courts. Is this how you guys want them to act? If this ain't me they're doing this to, folks, it's going to be you. At least I know a little bit about the law. You don't. They have no rules with you. Do you not understand that, people? You got to have rules. And both sides have to follow those rules. Not just one side. That's not the way it's set up, folks. What do you guys want? They couldn't put the chains on your wrists any tighter, the chains on your ankles any tighter than they already have. The only thing they could do is just chain y'all together. Would that make y'all feel better, nice and cozy and all safe? Freedom's not safe, folks. Freedom's not free. You have to fight to have your God-given rights if you want them, because they're trying to take them all. They're working on the Second Amendment. They've already pretty much shut the First Amendment down, folks. They just ain't told you about it. They're showing you YouTube. They're blocking everything that ain't pushing their agenda. People, my days are limited on this earth. You guys are going to have to live with what you're doing. And you're doing it to your kids. Your own kids. You send them off to these schools. Oh, my. People, I got to shut this down. I can't go here right now. You know what? May God bless us all, folks. That's the only way out of this. Make no mistake, God loves you, and so do I. No matter how much you keep attacking me. Have a good day, folks.